Hello, this is Andreas. I want to check out some YouTube apps with you. As you may know, in the past couple of months, I've been looking at UI animations on iOS, especially how certain apps use animations to guide users through the app and how they want to make things easier but sometimes don't. Um, and some of you may also know that I've got a talk on my speech deck at the moment called This is How YouTube Works. And so it's kind of natural for me to also check out some YouTube apps, and especially in regards to their UI animations, compare a couple of them because there are differences. And although it's to most people, I think, unnatural or even counterintuitive, or let's just say disadvantages to use the official YouTube app, the app itself is really not that bad, to be honest. And so this is basically what we're going to check out in this video. So let's look at a couple of YouTube apps, shall we? So what you see at the moment is ProTube. ProTube is at the moment a relatively popular YouTube app. You can see that you have like the subscriptions and all the important stuff here on the left hand side. You got really big previews of the videos themselves, and you've got a little animation going on when you scroll. Can you see that the pictures cutout is different when you scroll? So this is a very nice little addition to this little app. Let's just check out one video, and let me turn off the volume so we can focus on the interface itself. So let me pause the video because we don't actually need to have this playing. You can see the player itself is relatively standard. You got a big view for the video itself, but you also got very tiny controls here on the bottom for the video. What I like about ProTube is, let me move this to the bottom. You can see that it supports the same picture-in-picture mode as the official YouTube app does, but as opposed to the official YouTube app, you can move this thing around, so you can still enjoy the YouTube experience, but you can also just, move this thing around where you want it to be. Another thing that I want to point out here is in regards to the controls, and you can see me sitting here. The controls here on the bottom are really tiny. So just compare the play button to the size of my finger, and it's really hard for me to tap it. This is a really big difference compared to the official YouTube app, as we're going to see. Another thing to note here is that other apps support more features than the official YouTube app. For instance, what I really like about other apps is that you can normally pick a preferred video format or quality, and that you can set a playback speed. So sometimes when you watch a really long presentation, you just go ahead and put it to, I don't know, 1.5 or 2.x or something like that. And that's what I really like about apps like ProTube. ProTube is really popular at the moment. I really like FoxTube 4 on iOS, on the iPhone, sorry. It is not yet out for iPad, but FoxTube is the only app that I found that also supports the Mac. It's the only app that has a Mac client available, and YouTube really wants you to use a client and not, something that doesn't use the official API. And FoxTube is the only app that is available on iPhone, iPad, and the Mac. So let's check out the official YouTube app now. So here we are inside the main YouTube app. The first thing that you're gonna notice is that you got an ad here at the top. Usually third-party clients don't display ads at all. And what's really annoying me personally, maybe you too, is that it defaults to the what to watch. And this is basically YouTube's recommendation service for videos. And most of the times I don't want to go to what to watch. I really like the feature when I don't know what to watch. But usually I know what to watch, and those are my subscriptions. And so, yeah, that's really not helpful at all. Let me just find the video again. Okay, so here's the video that we had in the other app. As you can see, you have the video here, a little bit of the description text and title here on the right. You get valuable information like the publisher, the channel, and you can also go to the channel itself. And a couple of other nice things. You've got a button here to add to watch later, and sharing and so forth, which is really nice. The YouTube app was the first app that came out with this picture-in-picture mode. So YouTube innovated here. What you can see in the player itself is standard things like the suggestions here on the right hand side, and the channel itself on the top. This is all tappable, by the way, so you can just tap here. Oops, sorry, the lighting threw me off a little. You can just tap here to go to the channel and view the videos of the channel. You can check out the description text here, and I think you can even comment in the YouTube app, but they have really well hidden this feature, I think for obvious reasons. What I really like about the player, just the player, is that it's taking advantage of touch fully. So you can just do this to expand the view and just pinch to zoom back out. But what's different about the YouTube app is that it's taking advantage of this screen estate that you have available. So do you see like the play button here in the middle of the screen? Let's compare it again to the size of my finger. You see the button itself is really, really big. It's hard to miss, and this is where I think YouTube stands apart from third-party clients. So, and this is what's really different about the YouTube app and third-party clients. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you again next time. Bye.